total loser or totally lying? Hello friends, and welcome back to this week's chat about Agatha All Along. I would have gotten this video out way sooner, but I was sick last week, so most of my week consisted of watching Anne Hathaway rom-coms. And Sandra Bullock, I threw some Sandra Bullock movies in there. But between being sick and having watched the episode 2 days late, I didn't get the video up as fast as I wanted to, but we're here now, so here are my thoughts. As always, if you have not watched Agatha episode 6, now is your chance to get out of here so you don't get spoilers. So there's a lot to talk about with this one. We didn't really get progression with the main story, but we got a lot of backstory, which was so much fun. They did such a good job of explaining how Billy became Billy. The details that really stood out to me the most was how many of the witches were drawn to Billy before they even knew who he was. The fact that Lilia was at Billy's bar mitzvah and how she was the one who put the sigil on him. I'm so curious to know how much she knows about Billy. Like, did she know that he was going to die and then like have other Billy be transported into his body? Or did she just kind of like suspect that something was wrong and was like, I need to protect this boy. I need to know how much she knows. We love our divination witch. You go, Patti LuPone. I also love how Alice was the cop. I was not expecting that. Very cool. I also think it's so interesting how Billy Kaplan and Billy Maximoff are very similar to one another. Like, his vibe and energy didn't really change besides the fact that he didn't really know who he was, why he was connected to the hex, discovering himself over the past 3 years. Love that we got more of him in the boy. Eddie is so sweet. I'm also really curious if this is a red herring and he's supposed to make us think that that's Hulkling, because in the comics Billy and Hulkling are together. I adore them, they're so cute. But Hulkling's name is Teddy with a T, so either the MCU is gonna do what the MCU does best and they're just mixing it up a little bit, or this is a complete red herring and they're trying to like tease us. I think it might be Hulkling. I can see them kind of going in the direction, and then Teddy being like a nickname that Billy gives him. Like, you're my teddy bear, you know? Also, I know my biggest theory was that Billy was gonna look for Wanda at the end of the Witch's Road. I'm honestly really glad that his main purpose is to look for Tommy. I actually think that's like 10 times better. I don't know why I never considered that as an option before, but like, yeah, that makes sense. I feel like this could go one of two ways, where either he gets to the end of the road and he actually sees, like, physically really Tommy, or the road will show him where he is and then we get like a little side quest project in the future of him finding Tommy. And then I can see them down the road, maybe in the Young Avengers, doing something where they're trying to find Wanda. But it just makes so much sense that Tommy is like his main purpose on the road, you know? Also, I love that they brought Ralph Bohner back. And what a great way to do it too, with him being like paranoid about witches. That was so good. That scene and the scene where we got to see Billy's perspective of going to see Agatha for the first time was like hilarious to me. Agatha just like kicking him off the chair and he's just like, what is happening? Asleep in bed. Total loser or totally lying? I think my biggest question right now is like, Agatha made her way out of the mud, so I'm assuming Lilia and Jen also are somewhere. It just seems weird for them to just die, you know? Like, I feel like, where did they go? My prediction right now is that Agatha and Billy will get to the next trial and then they'll like open the doors and the two of them are just gonna be there like, so. I am a little sad that Billy and Agatha aren't really friends anymore. Because I don't know, I just loved the two of them together, and now Billy's like, I don't trust you and I never will. Which honestly, good for him, because Agatha's kind of sketchy. Personally, I don't have any big theories right now, but I did want to point out this one theory I saw on Threads. This user pointed out that a lot of the different trials have things that were in Billy's room in this episode. Like, the lights were similar in one. The poster he had on his wall was in the 70s episode. And there's definitely something there. And I totally agree with them that like something weird is up with that. I'm so excited and curious for this week's episode. Can you guys believe there's only 3 episodes left and only 2 weeks left? That's crazy. That's it from me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you're looking for more videos like this one or want to stay up to date on my Agatha thoughts, be sure to like and subscribe below. And I'll see you guys at the end of this week when we talk about the next episode. Bye!